seconds.
Yeah. And he steps up with the king. He just has to hold this position if he wants to walk away with an Armageddon victory. And it's looking like Fabiano is in full control, both on the clock and on the board.
At the same time, Gukesh is not giving easily his skin. He's fighting.
Well, Fabi jumping forward with his knight. Is now the time for Gukesh to offer a knight trade?
That's a big question. To offer it, and from where? Onto knight d4 or to knight g7?
You need to get rid of that white knight by any means possible, and Judith says it. Yeah, 2 moves to do so. He's got to choose. He's got to just trust his instincts here under 30 seconds.
After
no time
knight
to calculate.
d4, I think knight d6 can be a dangerous continuation for white.
And a big shout out to Robert Hess. Hello. Fabi is playing this game extremely well.
Yeah, extremely calmly, just full control, never panicking, slowly improving his position. I totally agree. And knight g7 given a question mark by the computer, but why? It looks solid. It looks like he's forcing the knight trade. White's h5 pawn also vulnerable.
Gukesh under 20 seconds, but he will be getting that 1 second move increment. And Fabiano giving a few checks just to build up some time on the clock. And look at that, the c6 pawn has fallen.
Yeah, he's a pawn up now, and white does have the option of trading queens in a lot of positions to convert his advantage. This is going to be a tough endgame to hold.
Only 16 seconds for Gukesh. It does not look good for him because the king march is going to be going all the way to f5 eventually.
But look at Fabiano. He just improves the position of his queen. And as David highlighted, that king march is very much on the board. Okay, Gukesh attacking the h5 pawn.
Yeah, and the king march, you predicted it, Judith. It's happening, and it transpires that actually black has no checks here. You just have to wait. Gukesh so passive. That's been the story of the game so far. Black just on the defensive. It's about whether Fabi can continue marching in later on. First, the white king is tied down to the defense of this h-pawn. You need to finesse it a bit. How to do so? Okay, sidesteps any checks. Very logical stuff. And he needs a breakthrough. Still no passed pawns for white. That's maybe the next step.
Yeah, and Gukesh just 4 seconds left on the clock.
And another question mark for this black move. It looks very natural. There's nothing good to be done here as black. How's Fabi going to finish this?
Probably a5 can be a strong move here because black cannot take on a5 to queen c5. And if white can push the pawn all the way to a6, that would lead to a complete win.
Yeah, I think he's just biding his time, Fabi. He'll change the position. He'll go for this a-pawn push when he's 100% sure. But first, suddenly it's black attacking the a-pawn.
No, because there's a queen check on g6.
Yeah, black forced to sit and wait.
Is Fabi actually going to do a king walk on the other side of the board? Move it all the way to the a-line and then prepare this a5 idea.
He's just got full control. This is a beautiful square for the white queen. The black queen can barely move. And he's just going to defend everything and infiltrate via the queen's side with his king.
Practically, there is no way that Gukesh can escape with such a small time on his clock, 4 seconds. But look at that, b6, a5 was played.
Oh, he's on in 3 seconds. He's playing as quickly as a human can play.
Something very close to the squares to each other.
He's trying to build a fortress, Gukesh, but suddenly counterplay. He's going active with the... Fabi has to be really careful. The black queen cannot sneak behind now and deliver some checks. Fabi's winning all the pawns in the meantime.
What kind of drawing opportunity.
Yeah, if black gets one move and gives some checks, the white king might not escape.
How will white win?
He's repeating
5 seconds, 2 seconds,
Fabi's lost on time.
Ooh.
Oh, that was unexpected. It came from nowhere. But in the end, it was Gukesh who survived and managed to net those 1.5 points. And the chat just sums it up there. Oh my God.
Wow.
What a game.
Well, I think when we go down under 10 seconds with only 1 second bonus, this generous bonus time per move, I mean, at that point, if you just lose your focus and concentration for a second or two, then this is what can happen.
Yeah. And, well, I think this is a perfect time for us to catch our breaths and take a break. So see you all in a few minutes.